Okay, darkest dungeon. I was looking for... oh, it has to be on the easiest. I was looking for just some old games I used to play that I could maybe play through on the channel, and I seen this, and I thought, I've never actually completed this game. I've always got quite far and then just sort of stopped. So, now that it's on video, I'm going to have to give it a real go, and I'm going to say right now, I'm going to complete this game. I've not played this in a long time, so probably forgot most of everything.
Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
But we'll give it a go.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion.
I might
that all may hear of your
get
arrival.
the DLC, that I think it's Color of Madness. I've watched some people play it, it looks quite good. So if I really get back into this, I might do that as well.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
But it's quite a... I mean, it's quite a relaxing game to play. So I'll probably just leave this quite
Leave nothing unchecked.
unedited.
There is much to be found in forgotten places. An ambush. Send these vermin a message.
Right.
The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Need to take out the big guy. Okay, so we've inflicted bleed. There are certain attacks. I know you can change all of your characters' attacks. You unlock more characters as we go. Inflicted bleed deals 2 damage per turn. So basically, this is just a turn-based game. Turn-based action game. Adventure. He's got 7, he's taken 4. We'll just kill him.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
So yeah, there's a lot in this game. Obviously, I'll just explain as we go for anyone who doesn't know what the game is.
Press this advantage.
I sort of remember the
no quarter.
basics. There's a key, maybe? Oh. So these are trinkets you can apply to characters, yeah. And we're off. So that's essentially a tutorial. You collect treasure, collect heirlooms. Level up. Oh, and you get these quirks. Obviously we get a -1 for a start, great.
Welcome home.
Right, so
Such as it is.
we have all these quests to finish.
This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now. And you are bound to them.
Essentially just defeating bosses, mini-bosses and stuff. I think level 6 is the highest level you can go, and these are all the different characters you can get. So we'll try do all that. And this is the town. This is where you come in between dungeons. You can buy
Trinkets and charms,
trinkets.
gathered from all the forgotten corners
You
of
unlock
the
these
earth.
buildings as you go. We need to go to the
Women
stagecoach.
and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses.
And we
All
go-
will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Yeah, so basically what I did there was just you collect these heirlooms down here through your dungeons, and you use these to level up. You can see 7% upgraded to level up all these little buildings and stuff.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my
And this is where we'll
failings.
probably be quite a lot, just when your heroes die.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
But yeah, so here's the
A
first
mecca of
real dungeon.
madness
You
and
can see
morbidity.
it's a short
Your
dungeon,
work begins.
level 1, and this is what you'll get for completing it.
The cost of preparedness.
Oh, I forgot you have to bring
Measured
stuff.
now in
I can't remember
gold.
what you actually need.
Later,
I know you need
in
torches.
blood.
We'll bring some food. And we'll bring a key. Yeah, that'll do. So, essentially, the gist of the game is just explore, find treasure, and kill enemies. Should be a torch. Yeah. The torchlight, as you can see, it monster surprised. Basically, when you enter a fight, when you get into a combat, if they're surprised at the start, they can't do anything, like you'll see here. So we all attack first, which is a huge bonus. So we should manage to kill them all here. It should blight.
Inspiration and improvement.
We need to heal as well. That's all she can do. Oh no, the miss.
Slowly, gently.
Because, yeah,
Our life is
the more
taken.
torchlight you have, the more chance of surprising enemies. The less torchlight, I think, eventually, if you get rid of the whole torch, if you just go in darkness, you get increased loot. You know, there's things like that, but the monsters have more chance of critical hits.
Surges as the enemy
So
crumbles.
it's harder, but more loot. No, use a key. Oh. Damn.
Hacks
What's that?
laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Oh, we'll give that to someone. Nice. Good start. Oh, I had 2 trinkets that I never put on.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing
So
passage.
for now, we'll keep the torchlight quite high, just to keep it a bit easier. Hopefully get a few surprises like that. Go for the little attack. I know she deals stress damage. Again, just a pointless heal.
Soothed. Sedated.
Oh, you can't hit the back. I'll try to get one of these. Nah. So if she does a stress attack, yeah. So basically the stress in this game, once you reach 100 out of 200, your heroes have a chance to go insane or become powerful or something. So they could
Press this advantage.
start attacking your own
Give them no
team.
quarter.
You know, there's a ton of different things that can happen. Or they can gain buffs. That's very rare. Also, I think when you get 200, your hero has a heart attack and just straight dies.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
So there are little hitting critical hits and stuff. Gets rid of stress. I think keeping torches high stops stress. Could be wrong. Okay, we've got a scout. Alright, we'll probably go both rooms. Need to try to get as much loot as you can in these early dungeons. Torch. That went down a bit. Okay, right, I remember this guy at the back is an asshole. Try take him. 7, that's quite good. I think we can light 4. Heal you.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Oh, you can't hit the back. Right, we'll try get lucky again. Oh,
Be
nice.
gone, fiend.
Actually worked. Okay, so he'll die next turn anyway. And we got a dodge, okay. It's not bad. So we'll light.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
4 to 8. Oh, yeah, both 4 to 8 damage, so. Should be you dead anyway.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I think this gets rid of stress if I remember right, so...
A handsome reward for a task
good.
well performed.
Another scout. Right, so we've got 2 traps. I think the highwaymen are good with traps. So basically you can come up, if you don't get a scout which shows you the map, like this part down here, and you just walk through, the trap will just automatically hit you. If you get a scout and it shows up on the map, each character has a different percentage chance to disarm the trap. So like he has 90%, so we'll try with him. Oh yeah, I forgot. I think that also gets rid of some stress. Oh, it's giving me a little thing with the torch. So we're gonna head back, try to get this. Should get the other trap. There it goes. Yep. Yeah, healed a little bit of stress on him. Right, so there's a room battle with treasure in here. Get surprised? No, not this time. Oh, don't go forward. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Just gonna have to spend a turn moving back. We'll heal, 'cause
A
those two both
momentary
healed.
abatement. Death
Ooh, it's a
waits
big crit.
for
That's
the
not good.
slightest lapse in
Giving us some
concentration.
stress as well. Hopefully this kills the guy at the front.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Right, so that should be him dead. Yeah. The Bladel King. I've got Blaze Constance buff. Good dodge. Right, you definitely need to kill. Ooh, big crit, nice.
A death by inches.
Okay, all in all, it wasn't too bad. So it'll be a worse one.
Foolish horrors. Brought low
Don't
and
back
driven
key.
into the mud.
Still got a little bit. We'll reorder the party. And back this way. So yeah, I'll try and explain things of the game like as we go through, but I'll probably miss a lot. I'll also probably forget a lot of things. I know... Yeah, so I know these random things you can come upon that you interact with. You can use different items on there. You can eat. Good thing I brought food. Yeah, so you can use certain items like the holy water, torches. You can be used on some things, anti-venom, keys. They can be used to interact differently. Sometimes you get some secret stash, some more treasure. Oh, do we have another shovel? No. Okay, we won't go there then, because it'll cause too much stress. So yeah, dungeon 1 done. Skip that. Okay, come on, hopefully some positive ones. Oh, nice. Oh, it's not too bad. Right, so now we've unlocked 2 things for stress relief, which we'll probably have to throw him into one.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The abbey calls to the faithful.
So pretty much you just pay to remove his stress so that when we come back from the next dungeon he's available again, free from stress. If you let it get too high, obviously it causes some problems. So we'll give him that one.
Fresh
Also
kegs,
here.
cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the
So
weary
like this
and
guy
broken
said, he got
alike.
the bad quirk of will only flagellate. I think that's in the other, yeah. So yeah, down here. This caretaker also randomly appears in these and sometimes blocks them. That's why you want to unlock extra slots. But yeah, so he won't let me put him in there. The only thing he'll do is down here. It's quite annoying. Every time you come back from a quest, you have the stagecoach filled again with new heroes. So we got a grave robber, an
To those with a
abomination,
keen eye,
and an
gold
antiquarian.
gleams like a dagger's point.
Right. So I think the ones with spikes on them, yeah, they're medium. So you would have to camp out on those. We'll stick to the short ones right now. What we'll actually do. So yeah, you can mix and match these teams. You can put people wherever you want. Some people work better in different spaces. Some people are good at the back. Some people are better at the front. And you can rearrange their moves. I think you can actually teach them the new ones. You can swap these out and upgrade their armor and weapons and stuff. So what we'll do, I want to level up. I'm going to try and level up one of each character all the way to the top, because there's a quest for doing that with everyone, I think. Or a task. We'll go... what do you have? Okay, so you'll be okay at the back. Yeah. So essentially those white yellowish dots, when you hover over a move, are where it can be used from, and the red dots are obviously which position it can attack. So you'd be okay up here, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna take an antiquarian. They're really not good for damage. These are more of a... I think they give you increased loot. Don't really want a healer at the front because they have low defense and stuff. You can see their resistances and their max HP, their damage, their speed, protection. I think protection goes up as you put up their armor, or you can give them trinkets, which actually we should... no, we'll figure out the team first. Okay, so this stresses everyone out when he transforms, but it might be good enough. We'll give the antiquarian the dodge. You have one stun move, so the extra chance is quite good. Try out this team.